Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to see what's AMD up to. They had earnings after hours today. The stock went down almost 7%, and we're going to look at some of the metrics on AMD. We could talk about SoFi again. I think it's down around 10% again today, but I thought maybe we could change gears and talk about some other stocks. Like I said, AMD's down negative 6.71%, almost 7%, and you can see a lot of this happened after hours during their earnings call. And you might be thinking, well, they probably didn't beat on revenue and earnings, but that's untrue. They actually beat on both revenue and earnings per share. Let's take a look at some of the metrics. Revenue, they beat by $0.1 billion versus the expected. Earnings per share, they beat 4 cents versus the 56 cents expected. But here's where things get interesting. Data center sales are down, client sales are down, but gaming is actually up. So maybe gaming helped, along with embedded, to raise that revenue past expected. They also say second quarter revenue is expected to come in between $5 billion and $5.6 billion, pretty broad range. And the PC market is experiencing some of its worst performance in years. I think a lot of these tech companies are cutting their budget when it comes to upgrading hardware when it's unnecessary. However, according to this Morgan Stanley research equity analyst, this may have reached the bottom and pockets of demand are slowly emerging. I personally have a little bit of money in AMD. I've had it for a while now, but of course, it's always best to be well diversified in something like an ETF or an index fund like VOO versus buying individual stocks like this, because like we see with this and SoFi and a bunch of other stocks, you never know what's going to happen. So it's best to put your money in something, like I said, well diversified like an index fund. So that's what's going on with AMD. Let me know what you think down below, and thanks so much for watching.